Forgot about that. Yeah, Andrew was facepalming at that moment at the end of the game, especially since I hadn't seen it. Salty Joe's Fries, the taste-free greasy alternative to a decent meal. Maggot! There you go. And I am definitely drinking the wrong drink to do voices like that. I got some Coke, so don't do that. Drink some water. Drink some water. Still able to do it, but you know. Come inside and have your fortune told by Madame Grunty. However, we are contractually obliged to point out that you may not necessarily like what she decides. Maggot!
Welcome. I will now choose your fate. You win extra fire eggs.
Okay, but we're capped.
Yeah. Something good is supposed to happen if the right circumstances and chance happens, but I don't know what it is.
Well, I know she can hurt you.
Yeah, that I'm just saying that like something special is supposed to shine. She'll say the
Fortune smiles in your favor.
Okay.
but it's so randomized and like the chances of it are so slim. Basically, you have better chance of finding shiny wild Pokemon. Let me see your tickets, buddy.
Tickets? What do we need them for?
Tickets are required to enter Conga's Big Top. No tickets, no entry. But we have 4 tickets. That's over then, pal.
Is this a reference to the monkey for the first game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Congo.
Okay.
Though,
But that's rubbish. We know how to aim eggs.
not in the air, we don't. That's right. Come on, let's go find jam jars again. Try the space zone.
Thanks, Banana Brain.
See you later. So, this is something I didn't know, but apparently back in Banjo-Kazooie, if you talk to Congo as the termite, it will still refer to him as Conga, which pretty much indicates that his name was probably going to be not Conga, Congo, because his name's Conga, but yeah, I'm getting the names mixed up, but I guess apparently his beta name was likely Congo instead, and they probably changed it for copyright
Oh,
reasons.
you could have gotten those.
monkey,
You could
yeah.
have gotten those notes
What notes? Where?
right by the food stand there. Turn around. Yeah, almost there. There you go.
There we go, we got him. Achoo. So I guess now we are looking for
We need to
jam
find
jars.
I need to find jam jars.
right there. Betcha.
And there's a mumble pad.
Oh look, Mumbo token! That means
Mumbo
Mumbo
Pat.
can do magic?
Yep.
He does magic in every level.
Okay, is it time for me to dig
Yep.
up the song?
Yep.
Shooting eggs defends bird and bear, so why not fire them in the air? Why gives you the aiming sight? Then press LT or RT to shoot from height. That'll be all dismissed. Maggot! There you go, people.
Okay, now we're gonna go back to the tent.
It's hard to keep rhythm on those segments because he tries to put in way too many words.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Not to me, anyway.
You seem to have learned all of the abilities required to enter the Big Top.
Sure have, Monkey Boy.
I guess you could go in then. Where do you think our seat will be?
I can't see any seats. Perhaps we're supposed to sit on this big lump on the floor over there here.
Doesn't look very comfy. Oh, I love Mr. Patch. Not more it is. Well, I'll show you who's boss. See now how big and strong Mr. Patch is.
Ha! You're not that big. Really, that Klungle freak near the star was probably bigger than you.
Oh yeah? Well, how about this then? Ooh. Mr. Patch, strange wobbly inflatable thing.
Oh my gosh, it's the revenge of the used car salesman floats! Inflatable floats!
But I suppose you think you're clever, do you?
Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet. There's a sense of battle coming on. If you insist.
No one tends to blow their own horn. There you go. So, I guess this is a boss fight now?
Yep, it's a
Mr.
boss.
Patch.
That's my name, I'm Mr. Patch. Oh, you found a weak spot. It looks like I might need some help here.
Oh my gosh, is this fight literally just deflating him?
Yep.
Okay, that's great. That is freaking great. So, while we're working on the boss fight, another sneak peek that we can do is after Banjo Tooie, but I have a feeling Banjo Tooie will be going for a while.
Probably.
After that, it's time for us to finish some other business in the Friday category and return to Naughty Dog's Jak and Daxter series and do Jak 3.
Hooray.
Hooray! Could you do that one more time? I need more Ben Stein in your voice.
Hooray.
This time around, though, we have heard the comments of people got mad at our Jak 2 LP. I don't know why.
What do you think? Because we weren't very positive on the game, but the game is so highly regarded.
Well, and it was like it wasn't even just the love. It's like we didn't even. All of it was gameplay stuff where we criticized the gameplay of it.
Well, we criticized the story a fair amount too.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever got brought up in the comments. But you will be happy to know we've heard you. And this just so happens to be the first Jak and Daxter game, since we now have the assets and the material and the equipment to be able to do this, where Jak and Daxter, or Jak 3, will be a live LP. So it will... Now, I'm not saying we're going to live stream the thing, but it will be, instead of post-commentary, we'll be doing it legit. So you guys will see all of our mistakes, or all of my mistakes, because I'm going to be playing again. Whoa. And all that fun stuff, and you get to watch us make horrible, horrible Mad Max jokes when neither one of us have watched a Mad Max movie.
That's true.
In fact, I'm going to go ahead and start things off. Mad Max is considered a geeky movie, huh? Enough so that it took almost every nomination from the frickin' Oscars?
Yeah, it's got quite a few Oscars.
Frick you, man!
Oh, Adam, you complained there's not enough...
the Oscars. I really am.
You complain there's never geeky movies nominated, and now Mad Max is nominated.
My problem. Where's Chris Evans for Best Actor? Where's Robert Downey Jr.? Mark Ruffalo for Best Supporting Actor. Now he's there technically, but he's not there for Bruce Banner now, is he?
No, he's there for a
technically,
different movie.
as much as people love to point out, well, this isn't exactly an example of acting. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do you want to know why? Because Will Smith, if Will Smith had to play a legitimate person in Concussion, a person that got a lot of pop culture attention at the time, then playing a comic book character accurately is just as much of an acting challenge. Especially when that said comic character has gone through years of continuity, and some of it is hated! Yes, I'm a little emotional. And I know I'm never going to get what I want, but that's also why I just don't respect the Oscars anymore.
They play favoritism.
They really do.
Yeah, they do.
Especially when... so we just barely let you know this story, but apparently... Jada Pinkett Smith and Spike Lee are not going to be at this year's Oscars.
Oh, somebody called CNN.
Because of the stupid hashtag Oscar It's for Whites, I think is what it was.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what I need to double check it, but that was the reason. But they basically said they're sitting out the Oscars because it's so racist. Shut up. I don't hate Jada Pinkett Smith, but I certainly hate that bullcrap. When frankly, you know, Denzel Washington actually took an award, a Best Actor award, from somebody that I thought deserved it more. I can't even remember which one it was, but at that point, you can whine all you want. Let's see, what was the hashtag? I think it was hashtag Oscars.
Now fun to try and get the last two. Oh yeah, I forgot you can
Do that too,
do
yeah.
that too.
Sorry guys, I'm looking this up.
Shoot.
Well, I mean, Jada's reason is at least a little bit more legitimate than Spike Lee, but I don't agree with Spike Lee in a lot of things. But basically, she's not going because the Oscars snubbed Will for Concussion.
Right.
Because he didn't get a Best Actor nomination. And so at that point, but I'm so sick and tired of this whole Oscars are racist. How about Oscars are bought out, as far as I'm concerned?
They're bought and paid for.
They're bought and paid for. They really are. I'm sorry, but I don't think a movie that literally got ripped out of theaters a week later
Deserves
should have any nominations. I love you, Michael Fassbender, but your movie got ripped out of theaters the week after it released. It got ripped out with Gem and the freaking holograms.
Uh-oh, looks like trouble.
I'm trying very hard not to scream, but
you are.
irritates the living hell out of me. Your movie bombed, ergo, you get an award?
Well, that's actually a lot of these movies they don't.
Yeah, but then you snub the people that actually did also do a lot of work as actors. It just so happens that they did it for more of a pop culture film instead of this artsy film that's getting praise. Okay? I'm not saying those artsy films aren't praiseworthy. I'm saying you either play this on equal footing or you don't at all. Okay? People know this because I've brought it up a couple times. But like my last moment with the Oscars where I was pissed off was because it was the year The Fellowship had come out.
Yeah.
And Ian McKellen was up for Best Supporting Actor for Gandalf.
Yeah.
Well, he lost. He lost to I believe the movie was Emily. He lost to another guy, and it pretty much kind of came out that it was like, I can't even remember. I think the guy was like on his last leg as an actor or something like that, and so they wanted to pay a good homage to him. But then you snubbed Ian McKellen, and technically all of the movies that Ian will ever do will never be acknowledged. My point being on that is that he technically should be getting a Best Actor nomination this year for his Sherlock Holmes movie.
Yeah.
Playing an older Sherlock Holmes.
Was that even a movie?
Huh?
I thought that was on TV, wasn't it? The Sherlock?
I thought it was a legit movie.
No. You've collected a random stop honeycomb.
I'm just gonna let the internet get mad at you. I'm just gonna let the internet get mad at you.
Well, you had the chance. You didn't take it.
Because I was raging. So at that point, I was just... screw it. Yeah. I'm done with this. And on top of that, the other problem that I have is that, you know, these artsy films get nominated, and frankly...
Fancy a burger? The gal sells the tastiest burgers in Witchy World.
How on earth did you get a job in catering?
Well, I'm not sure, really. I used to clean out the toilets. I've lost my appetite all of a sudden. Go on, give them a try. I've got a few
You just sneezed on it! No!
Let's see. Where's the...
And I can tell you have some kind of a disease because your coughs are green! Anyway.
Where's the, real quick, Andrew, where's the, button to open Salty Joe's?
So yeah, that's my issue with it. This is why I don't watch the Oscars anymore.
I think it's behind one of the
Because frankly, as much as that I think
shacks or something.
Will Smith did a good performance in Concussion, I also think Robert Downey Jr. did a good job in Avengers, and I think you can acknowledge that.
Ah, sheesh. Someone found the switch. I hate customers always wanting things.
This is a guy I can get behind.
Maybe Adam should try this one.
Okay. Hurry up and order, weirdos! I'm a busy guy!
So I see we had to fight our way through this crowd of customers you have.
Quite the comedian, huh? Now how about some of Salty Joe's limp, salty fries? Don't say limp. Oh, that's a gross fry. That's a gross fry right there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, there you go. My rant on Oscars is over. And on top of that, the whole racism thing is just driving me nuts. Just in all of its forms. Okay, it's not just the Oscars. I'm so sick and tired of racism in any kind of in any kind of mainstream whatsoever. In fact, I'm gonna go even further. Anybody who's racist is a dickhead. There you go. That's the tagline of this episode. Anybody who's a racist is a dickhead. There you go.
Well, that usually goes without saying.
Well, but apparently not, because everybody gives them the time of day, and all you're doing is giving them the time of day. If somebody was being a racist douchebag, I'd literally stop talking to them right there.
Can Banjo walk the tight balance beam?
Can he do it? Here's a left foot, and then here's a right foot. And no, he has failed. What a loser, that Banjo the Bear! I mean, after all, we thought he could make it work. This is CNN reporting to you live, even though CNN did not exist in the 30s and therefore would not have had a 30s radio voice.
No, they just would have had James Earl Jones going, "This is CNN."
Well, but that would have been 10 carats of awesome. That's just gold right there. That's gold on any audio format.
Hey, James Earl Jones just had his 85th birthday.
His 85th?
Yep.
Wow, I thought he would have been older.
He's not as old as Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee. You guys never want me to do the Stan Lee voice, and then you'll rig it so that I have to do the Stan Lee voice. Yes, I am 93 this year. I'm going to be 94 this year. And I'm still talking about Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man was one of my properties. It's one of those properties that I didn't work on with Jack Kirby. And Jack was a friend of mine, in case you didn't know that. Oh, and by the way, Excelsior!
I guess that couldn't have possibly been an achievement if he had filmed that.
No.
I have to...
Anyway, I don't even know how we got to the Oscars from Drak 3, but we did. So yeah, Drak 3's happening. I also have no problem admitting, so we do have a March game in play. It is going to be another beat 'em up. In fact, it's going to be a more recent one. We're going to be taking on Castle Crashers, because people have been asking. He's like, you guys are taking on beat 'em ups, you haven't taken on Castle Crashers. Crap. Well, we're going to take on Castle Crashers for you guys.
What, is that what they said?
Well, yeah, we have gotten people who are like, why no Castle Crashers? You know, Castle Crashers is still a good game. Like, we were just going through older beat 'em ups.
Yeah, like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Classic ones.
Which now I'm kind of wishing we hadn't, but only on the simple prospect of we have a Power Rangers movie coming. Warning! The management accepts no responsibility for soiled underwear as a result of viewing the Cave of Horrors exhibits. There's no flow to this at all, and it's simply because of the game dialogue.
Sure, blame the game.
Well, it's apparently all I did.
What's behind?
Hey guys, I'm glad to see some familiar faces. Colby, what are you doing
Okay,
here?
it wasn't that long between games.
Well, as you may remember, I was on my way to the lava world, but I got captured. But now that you're here, I'll soon be out.
There's no way that you could have grown
See
Gandalf
about
beard.
that, Beardy. Do you have any money?
No.
Then get used to that cage, hump boy.
That's no way to treat an old friend. It's been
We weren't an old friend. We
Try
beat you
to
senseless.
aim again and see if that was.
It's been 2 years. That's plenty of time to grow a beard.
It's not 2 years. The story kicks off like right after.
No, it's like 2 years.
Now he's going to the lava world again.
It's been 2 years. If it was right after, Gruntilda wouldn't be a skeleton.
Okay, then in that case, yes, he can grow a Gandalf beard. Gandalf Gobi. That's an episode title right there, Gandalf Gobi. Is your fortune a secret? Find out at Madame Grunty's!
I came on the train to visit the theme park, but those filthy rats chucked me in this cage, and now I'm an exhibit.
The sign says you're a mighty evil dinosaur. Perhaps that cage is the best place for you.
If I was that mighty and evil, I'd have already busted down the door down.
Point taken. Come on, Banjo, let's wreck the door.
Okay, is it just me, or does he look very similar to the Star Fox Adventures Triceratops?
Well, it is rare.
And apparently we're not talking anymore. Well, I'm almost wondering if that maybe was like the Project Dream.
And a Jinjo ends up in there.
I almost wonder if that was like the Project Dream version of him. He was supposed to be a bigger Triceratops than what we got on Dinosaur Planet. Although I'm putting way too much thought into this.
Yeah.
People don't
I
like it
don't
when
remember if you can talk to him again.
What, the Triceratops?
Yeah.
He just says that he won't go until the train's in the station.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
He won't go until the train gets here?
Yes. Okay, sorry about that.
Why would the train go into the building?
It's not into the building, into the station.
That's the thing with this one, is the train from the last level can go anywhere, but you have to get the train over.
And then he'll give you a jiggy, I'm guessing.
No, but he can help with transportation. Well,
This is a pretty long. This is kind of like a long, multi-step puzzle.
There's a lot of those in this game, I'm starting to notice.
Yes. But it feels legit instead of just, you know, padding.
padding.
Wow, Andrea joined in on that one. She shouldn't know what that is.
But she does.
She does, because she hangs out way too much with us. It's almost like we took her life away. Trust me when I say this. If she wasn't here, she'd be completing a game. That's what she'd be doing.
Yep.
So sorry, Andrea, we completely take you off of schedule.
Here's the train station. We can open the doors.
So yeah, that's the the
look,
sneak peek that we can get.
There's one of the kids.
Thank goodness you came. I'm really hungry.
Are you kidding
Don't
me?
you think you've had enough?
No way. I just need a burger before I go find my mom.
Wait, this is one of the kids that was a little obnoxious in Free ZZ Peak?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the kids.
Leave them there!
They weren't obnoxious. They just wanted their presents.
Yeah, they were a little obnoxious about getting the presents, though.
Oh, gee, because their dad was out just on a sled instead of giving his kids
Yeah,
presents.
that was a little obnoxious, too. I'm not denying that, but, you know, there's a little bit of irony in the fact that now he's, well, a ginormous blubber butt.
Well, you recall we talked to Mrs. Boggy at the start of the level. Her kids are all around the park. Their locations are random, as far as I know.
And so now we have to feed him a burger.
Yep. From Big Al's.
The rhino.
Yep.
Yep.
I would never feed a burger from him. Nope, that's diseased.
You can also hear him fart.
Yeah, but unfortunately, his is his two-step thing.
Yeah, his is really...
So we couldn't even do him all the way through.
Chuffy is loading ore at Glitter Gulch Mine. Would you like Chuffy to come and pick you up?
Yes.
Why not?
Is that old King Cole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Old King Cole.
He's
But you're
finally-
supposed to be a merry old soul.
Yeah, he's finally a merry old soul again.
He was never a merry old soul. He was a boss battle.
Yeah, but now he is a merry old soul.
He doesn't look merry. He looks angry. I don't see your logic here, people. I just don't see it.